this is Joseph. It's Thursday, November 13th, 2014. We are just starting the New York trading session. Just started trading about maybe just under 15 minutes ago. We're looking at the euro dollar right now, and the last trade that we closed was an HL30. We did this with the trade copier as well. The HL30 is a technique. If you haven't seen some of the videos on the website, I'll go ahead and briefly explain what it is. It's a technique that I use to trade inside of consolidation for the most part. And it can be a relatively new range of consolidation in addition to consolidation that lasts for a few days. So we're looking at Thursday's trading range right here. This is the rollover, this white line here. Here is Wednesday, Tuesday, and then Monday. So you can see that for the most part, from Monday to Tuesday's low, we're trading inside of one larger consolidation range. But these two red lines that you see here on the charts, that's the previous day's high and low. And that's what I need or use to identify or trade the HL30. I need to trade off of the previous day's high and low with the HL30. Now there's a very specific candle pattern that I'm waiting for, and then there are very specific targets. So what I do basically is wait for the rollover to occur. Let me go ahead and switch to a 30-minute time frame. I'm sorry about this. We're looking at a 1-hour chart there. This is a 30-minute time frame now. This is the appropriate time frame for the HL30, for the execution of the HL30. So what I do is I wait for the rollover, and then I wait for or look at where price is relative to the high or the low. And in this case, it closed towards the lows of Wednesday during the rollover. And then I basically wait for price to approach either resistance or support, in this case support, within a 10 pip range. Now I have videos that will walk you exactly through, exactly how I use this technique. I show you some live trades. I give you a checklist on how to execute this trade. It's very simple, very easy. A lot of my students will focus in on just using this HL30 trade because it's just so easy. There's just one indicator and one candle pattern. And you just basically sit and wait for the technique or the pattern to develop after the rollover period, and then you execute. And you can execute this trade, the HL30, on 4 different currency pairs, 8 different currency pairs. I have several different students that are monitoring anywhere from 4 to 8 different currencies, and all they do is just wait for the HL30, and they do extremely well. Sometimes you can see, I don't know, 20 HL30s in 1 week, depending on how many currency pairs you're looking at. Other times you might only see 4 or 6 or 3, again, depending on how many currency pairs you're looking at. And I show you exactly how to set up your charts to do all that, and I have templates for this. So what we're looking at is the CCI indicator. I wait for price to approach that 10 pip range, and here it did that, and I wait for that reversal signal candle, which was right here where my cursor is. So on the close of that candle, that is my entry. It's not like the trade that I showed you yesterday, which was a breakout on the pound yen. The breakout on the pound yen, I need a 3 pip entry after I get the signal candle. In this case, I get in right when I get the signal candle, which is the reversal. Like a morning star, an evening star, bullish or bearish engulfing candle, depending on which direction you're trading off of, either support or resistance. And then the last step is just to confirm that the CCI indicator is printing a higher reading if I'm going to trade it off of support than the spike low. So I go back to the previous day's low. There's the spike low. I look at the CCI, get an accurate reading on the CCI there on that spike low, and then make sure that my CCI reading on the reversal signal candle is higher than the previous day's spike low CCI reading. And then I execute the trade. I basically use a 20 pip target, 20 pip stop. Here's my first target right here. That's the 20 pip target. It reached our 20 pip target. We earned approximately 20 pips. Now, I'm not including the spread because everybody's using a different broker, so everybody's going to see a different spread. So for the most part, it is a 20 pip target, 20 pip stop. You can see that the stop never really came into play here. It was a pretty good moving trade. And you can execute a trade just like this across the board, looking at every of one of your favorite currency pairs. I mean, it really works. It's that effective. I can't guarantee that you're going to see an HL30 every day. The time that it actually develops is going to be different every single day, just depending on the activity. Now, at this point, because this trade's over, what I do now is I switch to a 1-hour time frame, and then I step back and take a look at the overall consolidation range. And now I'm thinking that I'm probably going to be trading some kind of breakout of this range sometime, or hopefully within the next 24 hours, because tomorrow's Friday, and If I do get a breakout, then I will be trading a different strategy altogether. It'll be like the one that I showed you yesterday, which was that continuation breakout trade. So again, this was a winning trade, approximately 20 pips, and I do this with the trade copier. As soon as I get in, it executes a trade for you. As soon as I close it, it closes the trade for you. For the rest of the trading day, what we're probably going to be waiting for is either breakouts or maybe a few other HL30s, because the HL30 can develop later in the New York session. And then the other opportunity would be fading some of those double zeros, but I'll explain that in the next video during the Asian session.